They're good. They're gonna be growing, having a bigger facility sometime. 4.5 million, and they just got FDA regulated, I guess, or for their drug EPIDIOLEX, I believe. So it was the first company that's real marijuana. So that's pretty impressive. It'll be interesting to see how they grow their business. They're a big company, high market cap. Then below them is MPX, which did 4.5.
Hello everybody, this is Compound Interest Stock Guy. Today in this video, we're going to go through some of the biggest companies in cannabis. So stay tuned. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. Give me thumbs up. Companies like Northern American Palladium. That company went up a lot. Even companies, ETFs such as like SPPP for Platinum and Palladium ETF gone up a lot. And yeah, just sharing lots of knowledge and rhodium as well. So, I'm an OG in this YouTube game. I don't get the credit I deserve, but that's okay. People will figure it out later. I got the most product knowledge out of any cannabis YouTuber for, products in the Canadian rec market. Promise you. I talk to these people in the stores. They're impressed with all my knowledge, and they work there 8 hours a day. So it is what it is. I'm very enthusiastic about this. My channel hasn't grown as exactly how I wanted it to, but that's why it's always tomorrow. We're going to grow this channel. And so subscribe if you haven't subscribed. We'll talk a lot about commodities and cannabis, talking about the charts. We can go through the companies that went up today. So you look at the companies that went up today. Village Farms, I am shares with Village Farms. I put, this is in US dollars, so I don't have it in Canadian dollars, but it went to about $8.50 or $8.75 today, I think, based on their news that they're going to do vapes in Canada. And they're one of the biggest growers. So I've been to drove past their facility. I used to eat their tomatoes before they were even in the cannabis game with Village Farms tomatoes. ZENABIS, I've been talking about them back a few years ago. That they have some type of topical through FDA trials that they're doing. So yeah, I mean, maybe I should get into them before this thing goes crazy. ZENABIS, definitely one to watch. Delta 9, definitely one to watch. I think they're pretty lean, mean fighting machines. High tides up. So it's very interesting grow generation. One of the companies I talk about in the Berkshire Hathaway cannabis portfolio, the most information if you want the deep scoop on cannabis companies, how to have a broad, diversified companies. Those are the companies you want to have in your portfolio. So that's what I do, just straight up, blunt, no bullshit, no hype, don't lie, just straight truth. So we get some new subscribers. It's funny, a lot of the my subscribers have their own YouTube channels. They have like 300, 500 subscribers. And it's interesting. My channel's got about 325 subscribers, and I think before the end of the year, we got to get this up to like 3,000, 5,000 subscribers. The intel that I provide is just unmeasurable. So you got Tilt Holdings. I'm a shareholder in that company. Up today, OGI 8.666. Chronos 670. Well, that was in USD, so I gotta change that to Canadian, so I can just follow that. But usually, 99% of the days you can trade on the US exchange. It's just today's I believe it's Memorial Day. Empower Clinics up. 360 Risk up, saying that's a strong buy. In MedPharma, Canopy Growth was up today. TILRAY I have a call option, $9 USD strike, good till September. Yeah, I definitely think by September it'll be higher. You know, I'm gonna have this drink so let's open it up. Hey, if you're Tilray, hook me up with some these. You know, I like these. They're very good. So what does this? Oh, what does it say? It says 11 grams of sugar, 16 grams carbohydrate, 60 calories. Modified coconut oil, sunflower lecithin, sorbitol monostearate, turmeric. I like turmeric. And netto. Carbonated water, sugar. So I like these drinks. They're kind of expensive. They're about $6. So it'd be nice if they were maybe like $4.50. Or the cans were bigger and you could do like 20 milligrams of CBD. That'd be pretty cool. Pretty good. I like these from time to time. I just pick them up. It's a nice drink. The taste is it's a lemon and lime flavor. So that's the product knowledge. I mean, you know, I was doing videos about all the edibles and you know, even flower before any of the other cannabis YouTubers were doing it. You know, I just have that knowledge, skill set, and you know, I just watch the BC Cannabis Store, see what's popular. I know what's going on. It's like Afria, Aurora, and I think you know, ZENABIS does very good for flower sales in BC. They don't do so good in Ontario, ZENABIS, but ZENABIS, I bought some shares today. I don't recommend necessarily to buy shares in ZENABIS. I mean, it's definitely a more risky play, but there is high reward. You know, who knows? Maybe it's at $1, $2, but before the end of the year. They're going to have beverages such as these. They also have a Gummies. So with Gummies, actually, in the store, it's not a licensed producer that does these gummies, but a company did a kit, and it was $30, and you can get, I think, make 48 gummies, and you get the THC or the CBD oil, and then you just mix it in these little setup, like the same kind of thing as muffins, but just like a kind of plastic container, and you put the ingredients in there, and then you put the THC, and then there's like a sugar. There's all instructions and stuff, but it takes like 2 to 3 hours to make them. So a lot cheaper than just buying the Aurora gummies. And the lady in the store that says I'm very knowledgeable, which I believe I am, just got to give myself a pat on the back. You know, I got to represent myself. You know, I got to be my biggest supporter to grow this channel. That's just the way it's got to be. When there's more, the channel's bigger, then, you know, that's how it's going to be. But, yeah, I mean, 48 gummies for $30, and you just have to supply the THC oil and the CBD oil. Sorry for the dog barking. They get a little crazy. I actually stopped the dog. It was getting out a week ago, and I saw it with this light that I use for the videos. So anyways, nice drink. It's just, you know, I didn't put it in the freezer to thaw it, or, you know, but it's still good. It was like a little bit cold, but not really cold, but it's a good drink. And it's better than the Tweed drinks that I've tried. 10 milligrams CBD. Valens up 420. Nice. I'm a shareholder in Valens. Also shareholder in TrueLeaf, up 3.68. MEDIPHARM was up pretty good today. It went to 225. I should have sold it at 225, to be honest, and bought back, but I was focusing on getting ZENABIS. I was trying to get it at 13.5 cents. I got it at 14.5 cents, and it closed at 15 cents. I bought almost 14K. IIPR 8288. That's one of the companies I got in my Berkshire Hathaway. All these companies, these are the companies that are in Berkshire. Even Canopy's in the Berkshire, Tilt's in the Berkshire, Grow Generation's in the Canna Berkshire. The Canna Berkshire, the one that I created, because I'm unique and I got amazing talent, and I put a lot of effort into my videos. So if you like these videos, subscribe, share the videos with friends and family. You're going to get the best information for the cannabis industry on my channel. I think of myself to be like Graham Stephen. I don't really do the live stream thing too much, have troubles with the live stream, but I just provide consistent information, and I don't put out any bullshit information, like talk about companies like that are like 0.004, just some stupid OTC companies that some other people do, because that puts people at risk losing a lot of money. So in the past, I've talked about companies that I don't feel so proud about. So in the future, I just want to talk about the best, because that leaves less risk on the table. There's always going to be risk in the cannabis sector. But if you scale in, scale out at 52-week lows, and to my word, I want to try to, get it streamlined. It's easier to create a portfolio from scratch than it is to fix a portfolio that you already have. So that's the great thing about starting fresh. But yeah. So yeah, I mean, ZENABIS was down on the day, and True Leaf, and even Co, and Planet 30. Okay, so look at this chart. Okay, so back here you got the simple moving average and the exponential moving average, and it crossed. This is a death cross. Okay, that's the time to sell. Back then I wish I had better knowledge about the technical stuff. I never bought shares around here or anything like that, but as far as it goes, like, I was picking up a few thousand shares around here, and then then when it was down here, so like that, then I picked up a few more shares, but I picked up majority of my shares around here, like 15 cents on the rights, 17 cents, and now it's pretty much where it's at. So now let's look on this. Okay, so this is a cross. This is I'm not sure if it's the simple or the exponential, but I think this is the exponential. The exponential is crossing. Okay, so that's very bullish, and it's saying that it's going to be running for quite a while. I mean, there's no guarantee, but when you look at the RSI coming out, there's other YouTubers that think this was going to go bankrupt, and I don't think it's going to go bankrupt. They're going to be wrongly, and they're going to be wrong, when the stock's $1, $2 in the future, and I make mad money. Hey, I can just laugh at them. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely was risky, and I shouldn't have bought shares above $1, but I never, I bought shares when it was like $4 and I sold it at $6, and then I didn't buy any shares when it was coming down. But if I would have understood the moving average and all that stuff like that, and had a better insight, then I would be able to buy shares like right here. So that's that's being a hunter, being a stealth hunter. Okay, so you see it's coming up. So I mean, I don't know, it may close at the end of this week somewhere in the 20s. I think it's going to break through there. I do. Canopy's releasing financials. So, yeah, I mean, you look at the weekly, the RSI's at 26, 27, or somewhere around there. Like it's just coming out of oversold. So it's getting into be in the regular zone. It's definitely not overbought. So, and then if you look at the monthly, it's crossing right here. So as soon as it gets over here, that's going to be very bullish. And if it crosses this, the 20-day moving average, that's going to be extremely bullish. I mean, we'll see. They definitely have to execute on their stuff, and it's definitely not for the faint of heart, this company. It's not in my Berkshire Hathaway cannabis portfolio until they become more consistent, that I don't think they're going to like go down the rabbit hole. I can't put them on the list, but I put companies such as like Valens, VLNS, or VLNCF. I put Afria, I put ACB, I put GTII, I put TrueLeave, I put Grow Generation, I put, it's Cresco Labs, I put the best, and that's just what I do. I provide an amazing amount of information for my viewers and subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, I think you'll be blessed if you subscribe. You're going to find a lot of information on this channel. And yeah, I'd love to share. So actually, I'm going to start a Discord channel. So I'll leave the link in the description as well. So a Discord channel. So yeah, I mean, just nice to see there around there. So let's go. What I was doing back in the day, I was talking about rhodium, copper, platinum, palladium. I was talking about companies that were going to do 100 million right here, that may do 100 million in 2019, and some companies did do 100 million. Back then, companies were only doing like 10 to 20 million a quarter. Now, even small companies are doing that, it's a medium-sized revenue now to be doing like 25 to 30 million. And the big companies are doing like 60 to like 125 million. So, and you got companies like GTII that's now doing 25 million in EBITDA. So yeah, I was talking about S&P 500 correlation with marijuana and trade war, and just sharing that there would be risk with that. And it's provided a lot of content. I've got over 400 videos, and my channels and all my content is just getting bigger and badder. I talk about the best-selling strains, revenue companies, the farm bill, a wrap, why the stock market is tough for new investors. So yeah, that's what I do. So let's do another chart for CG as the leader. So it's saying there buy, and I argued with Wolf of Weed Street, saying that back in 2016, which is a presidential election cycle, all these stocks didn't go down in the summer. He's always a bear in the summer, but it went up, and I have a feeling that these stocks aren't going down this summer. Last year was wrong to be invested in stocks in the summer, but that's some pretty nice candles that you're seeing on Canopy from the 1250 low. All right. So now you're seeing this is about to cross on the exponential and the simple moving average. There's no guarantee it won't just do something like this and it'll just kind of come back down. There's a possibility, right? But if this starts like really running up, then you're going to start seeing it go to, $30 USD. I mean, I definitely think before the end of the year, it's going to 30 USD. Probably 40 USD, 50 USD, 60 USD. So, now it's crossing right here. So if it comes over here, that's going to be very bullish. So this is the thing back, where is it? Right around here in 2016. It was about here where it started coming up. This was like about April, May. And then, get into the summer, June, July, and then it came up and it went to 12 and then it came back down. This was like, come back, it hasn't holded on the 20 SMA or the exponential. So when it starts holding and being above in the bullish side, that's going to be very bullish, and it's going to be bullish for the whole industry, but especially the companies that are actually generating revenues and good EBITDA, and they have cash and they have nice products coming out. So that is what's up. This is another product because I'm knowledgeable about products. Knowledgeable, what can I say? So this is a COVE battery, right? But it's not a COVE cartridge. This is a MEDIPHARM Labs cartridge. Wayfarer is the product line, and this is Northern Lights. So anyways, that's pretty much it. Did a lot of information out there, sharing with you guys. Canopy grow CGC in America and weed in Canada. And then we talked about ZENABIS, and we talked about all the hottest stocks in the cannabis market and how some of them went up big. Now, to protect your equity, you can always do a stop loss. If you buy the stock right here, say at $19, you could have like a $16 stop loss. That would be a 25%, or even $17, so that way it doesn't go below there. If it does, if it hits, you can always reassess and try again. That's just protects your equity. Now, if it goes to like $35, you could set your stop out at like 25. That way you have like a $6 profit, and then as soon as you stop at like 40, so you carry less risk of it coming down. And you have make sure that the stop's good for 3 months, and you always reset it, so that way you're not complacent. And when the stock say it goes against you, right? Because if you ride it from $50 all the way down to $13, that's a lot of losses, right? So anyway, just sharing great information and content for all my viewers and subscribers. If you did not subscribe. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Keep compounding your info. Listen to my lingo. Shaka. Peace. I'm outie.